Hello. Good evening. Stop the music. Stop the tunes. Get it out of here. No more tunes, only gaming. Pre-creating my shaders right now. Image off. Text off. Bam. Throw that on. Not going to be a super long stream today. But we're going to stream at least 2 hours today. That's like kind of the goal. Because I do have D&D in a bit. I was figured I would just do a little stream. Because I kind of spent the day making a D&D map and also writing a script. Still not done with the script. Almost done with the script. And then I have to get footage for said script. Record said script. and make the video, which is taking a lot longer than I thought. But I'm also not really like locked in on it, so I'm just kind of doing it as I go. So you know, I mean, I just need like a day, and I can probably do it all. Because realistically, I just need 10 minutes of footage from each game, and then I can use that to splice it down and whatever. And I can also just grab screenshots and scenes from like trailers and stuff. It's just a matter of time. I'm loading right now, which is why my screen is black. You can't see because I'm in the way. Oh no, it's just the game chat. Oh, it literally went away as soon as I alt-tab, so I got confused. Okay, we're gonna go to some operations. Alrighty. So I just realized my Twitch title is wrong. I don't know how I put a 1 instead of an I, but here we are. Oh, nice. Okie dokie, artichoke. Yeah, we'll keep the power sword. We're literally 1 away from getting like 1 XP away from upgrading the power sword all the way. So, yeah. Just bust it out real quick. Luckily it's on Inferno, which is really easy, so we won't be stuck with the power sword for too long.
Glory to the Imperium.
Glory to the Imperium of man. The Ultramarines have guaranteed the survival of the Imperium for nigh on 10,000 years. A third of Space Marine chapters descend from our gene stock. Or something like that. Alrighty. I got $20 for my AFK Journey sponsorship. Feels good, man. Well, 2058. Would have been 22, but obviously, you know, taxes and all that.
First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish that fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate.
Wow, that didn't hit any of those, eh?
There is sure to be an ambush.
Unlucky. Hello, Tyranid Warrior. Your head's gone. So, yeah, they buffed the, in the recent patch, they adjusted the fencing to actually, apparently it was bugged and, like, the windows were wrong. So it's fencing is even better now because they actually, like, fixed it. Which is lovely jubbly. They also made it so if you get a perfect parry on a little shit, whether it's a blue attack or not, you get armor back. Which is nice. Oh, I canceled my shot.
Fresh magazine.
Yoink. I'll be taking that execution, please. Thank you.
Heretics hit hard. The Starties hit harder.
Tyranids hit hard. Astartes hit harder. I'm sure they do. I'll just take this XP real quick, get my armor back. This XP. Thank you. Let's take this one too. Ow. I wanted to dodge, and I end up parrying like a dingus. Ow. I take a lot of damage right there. Holy moly. I was able to get some of that health back. Jesus. Got absolutely watered. What? What was I going to say?
That is heretical behavior.
Oh, my XQ got joined. A little shit right there. Alright, we're good. From the skies. Hello, and you're gone. Hello? Could you kindly stop shooting at me, please? Nice.
That silence intimidates vile chittering.
There we are. Got him. Still vibing with Amelia C? I am indeed. I am indeed. She is still there. Who knows when she won't be? You know, it's not really my decision. Hello, could you just die, please? Oh my god, just die. Holy moly, that thing did not want to fade into the abyss. Ow!
Fresh magazine.
Ow.
That is heretical behavior.
XP, please, thank you.
You failed that oath.
Hello. Oh, I can't wait till the beaky helmets come in. I'm gonna make my tactical Melon Kaido. And then Tyranids will really be done for.
That is no ordinary. Steal the Xenos biomass on scope.
They nerfed the Zoanthrope pairs. Or it was either the Neurothrope or... I know they nerfed the Zoanthropes a bit. But I think the Neurothropes also got nerfed. Like the big one.
Another Xenos atrocity.
Because like the Zoanthrope pairs and the Neurothrope could like stack their shit to one-shot you. Now they're not allowed to do that. Which is good.
Approaching the
Because holy shit. Was that cringe.
Quiet.
But luckily they fixed it. Thank the Primarch.
But we are inside the Astra Militarum camp. Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition
Grenades
codes
for
required
me.
to deploy and arm
Search
your
this
ordnance.
individual when he gets down
Source
here.
one from any soldier you see. alive or otherwise.
Dark Tide vets watching Space Marines using power swords that don't turn off after 2 swings. Why can't we have nice things? Well, because they're not Space Marines. That's all.
That silence the two fire kitten.
Put down my banner, please. Hitting the button and it's just waving around like I'm parrying. I'm not parrying, I'm trying to put down my banner. Give me that guy. Sliced in twine. That was amazing. Hello. I grow tired of your small existences.
I doubt that Ariel's jab would speed things along, but I'm beginning to wonder.
Alright, nice. Alrighty. Oh my god, my throat. I don't know if anyone else heard, my voice sounded weird right there.
This looks promising. We have located the coast.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Alrighty. Really hoping some of these jobs I applied to hit me back. Not only because one, I'd like to have a job, but one, I'd like to be able to go to the gym. Now you'd be saying you're able to go to the gym without having a job. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but still need money for the gym, and I'd like to kind of kill two birds, one stone. Don't necessarily want to waste the gas only to go to the gym, especially when I don't have money for either.
Where shall I
Now you can say you could work at home, and I'm like, you're right, and I should. But I just, what can I say? I like working out at the gym.
Obstacle removed.
Alrighty. Oh, game.
All this unprocessed promethium shall make a fire that will be seen from the stars.
Yeah, I don't know if actually shooting an enemy that is blocking actually does anything, or if it actually just does nothing.
Your adversary wishes to renew their assault. Deny them any advance.
Someone else get that XE. Man, I got that last. Got a job interview next week. Well, good luck, my friend. Good luck.
Inserting rounds. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long. Shock grenade out.
Yes, come through my shot grenade. I'm sure it will work out for you. Get out of the way. Damn Black Templar. Always in the line of fire, wondering why they get shot. Curious.
Rearm.
Blast that guy. I'll take this. Guy didn't want to throw an attack at me. Quite rude. Ow. Oh, nice. Cool. I needed to execute the heal. Thank God I was able to steal that. Common Black Templar L? It really is. It really is.
How close are you to
Now, unfortunately, they fixed the bug where you get healed from doing this, but just needed the ammo, really. I mean, it's good that they fixed the bug. Unfortunate for me, who abused the bug, but you know, it is what it is.
keep going forward. Here the sacrifice of the many will be avenged.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the Kryptonitium well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
If you know what's good for you, we'll just you shut up. Ever think of that? Feet. Delicious.
All according to the Emperor's plan.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generator's harboring a machine code's name.
Oh, right in the giblies.
Initialized. Delivering payload.
Overwatch needed on Generator 1.
Going this way.
Generator 1. Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties.
Hello.
Secure our fallen brother. Brothers, heed my plea. Honor our captive colors.
Ouch.
Need to get the tyrannies off that generator, brother.
Okay, I actually don't have to go revive that guy. He had a relic.
Fresh cartridge.
Isn't that thinky stuff? Brain, Tyranid, Zoanthrope? I don't know. I collected back Templars for a brief period for realizing I don't have money for collecting mayonnaise. It'd be like that sometimes. Last brother standing, that's me.
We will have to hold out. Tyranids nearing generator 3.
That last brother standing message is new, isn't it?
Biological accumulation in generator 3. Probable avian infestation.
Yeah, the thing is with Black Templars is that, yeah, they're kind of cool in lore, but all the player... It's like one of those things where, like, the player base of Black Templars, that, from what I've seen, or, like, more so the online Black Templar LARPers have really made the army look lame as fuck. Because they're the same shit as, like, people, like... The people who like Black Templars, at least on Twitter, are the same people who think the Soviet Union is, like, the funniest... Like, Soviet national anthem is the funniest meme ever made. And it's like, okay... Like the type of people that blast it at full volume on the school bus and like think the Crusades or some like based fucking like thing. Like, friendly reminder about the Crusades, which I learned recently, is that we lost like 13 out of like there's like 13 and we lost like 10 of them. So you know, and you can argue we lost all 13. Like and that's really what I see the Black Templar player base as. You know? Am I really fucking up the parry that bad? There we go.
Generator 2 needs support.
Potential heretical sabotage of generator 2. Secure immediately.
Ow.
Shoot them, not me.
Where the fuck was I just shooting? Hello.
Demolition deployment
You think I was born yesterday? Unlike you, you probably were born yesterday. Tyrannid filth?
It is an observation platform overlooking the medium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Goddamn, there are a lot of bugs. There we are.
That silenced the Tyrannid's fire, kitty. Reload.
Holy moly. They're finally goddamn dead. Holy shit. That was what the youth would refer to as a lot of goddamn bugs.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Alright.
Fresh magazine.
I can't stop the loneliness. Alrighty.
Inserting rounds.
Let someone else get that execute. Bum, 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 bum. See, it's just the power sword doesn't do enough damage. It just doesn't feel like it does a lot. You know. It's just a little underwhelming as a weapon.
Fresh magazine.
Alright, man. Just have to, you know what? Bug, stop clinging on to life so hard.
Medical war gear here.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
Alrighty.
We will wreak such havoc upon the enemy, the Emperor will see it from terror.
I hope so.
I will hold you to that.
Alrighty. Skedaddle upward, gang. Oh, my neck. I applied to a Crocs store, and I kind of get it because I think it'd be really funny if I worked for a Crocs. Ow. Dude, this execute. Did they buff the number of, like, oh, there's a goddamn zone trope. Hello.
You failed at opening.
Oh, it's a goddamn pair. Oh my. Move me! What is that, man? So fucking cringe. Ugh. Unlucky. Fortunately, we didn't really have anything to deal with the zone throw parry because we had a Melta. And they were a little too far away, unfortunately. But hey, you know what? It happens. Hopefully I get my power sword levels at least. That's all that matters to me. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. Almost 400 kills. A lot of melee damage. Hey. Oh, I'm so close. I didn't get it. I weep. I weep. Unlucky. Boom, 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 and I have all the perks for the power sword, right? Yeah. It's huh. Don't like that. Don't like there's an advertisement there. I'm gonna back out of this lobby. Hop into a new one. I'm gonna sneeze. I lied. We're good. No sneezing here. Alrighty. Oh man. Oh, reliquary. Boo. Huh. Amazing. The new Minecraft update looks pretty snazzy. Apparently, if they're doing smaller updates more consistently, I think that's fine. I mean, I think, like, once again, Minecraft fans will never truly be happy. I really don't know what they expect the game to go to. I think Mojang's updates are fine. I mean, there's times where I'm like, you know, it kind of sucks that we lost the mob vote. Because that was like a fun little thing every year. But, you know, people just love to bitch and whine about things, so... Like, I mean, it'd be nice if they did actually add those mobs, like, later on. Like they said they would. So hopefully with more smaller updates, we'll get those mobs more. I'm still pissed about the glow squid winning way back in, like, what, 2020? 2018? Something like that? I'm still pissed about that, because the bloom shroom should have been the one to win. Should have been that one. Absolutely skamazed on that one. Do I have 2 bots, or is this guy just level 1? If I have 2 bots, I'm leaving.
Your mission is to use the stored promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm.
Okay, no we don't. Cool.
To the Cadian outpost
Guy's
to
just level 1,
establish
I
their
think.
fate.
Oh, he's level 23?
Infiltrate the refinery and complete
Oh no,
demolitions deployment.
that's his ping. He is
Trigger
level
detonation only when the main
0.
swarm is
He's
entered
level
the
0.
process.
How does that fucking work?
Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
There is sure to be an ambush. I will take point.
Oh no way he's level 0. Look at that drip. Oh yeah, it just didn't load in. He's level 25. Ow. Goddamn barb stranglers. Think I'm helping? I can't really see. Alright. Also, this is my first time with the bot. We'll see how useful they are. Slide on over, get this guy into. Take this execute, and boom.
You failed at Ultra.
What the f just happened to me? I think someone's replacing our bot. I was able to heal my boy there with the banner drop. There. Judas is my birthday. That the song Judas by, I believe it's Lady Gaga, is just vaguely stuck in my head. It's like the outline of the song is stuck in my head, if that makes sense. I don't remember any actual of the lyrics. I just remember the sound, and that's stuck in my head, and I can't recreate it, obviously, because I don't know the lyrics. Nice. I like it when the Synapse creatures kill the little shit, so I don't have to.
Despite the grip of man.
Nice. I think my parry actually canceled his call. I'm having a moment here. I can't seem to attack. There we are.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Alright. It's like a weird thing when you're blinded, where I don't know if it's an actual thing or if I'm just tripping, where you can't seem to like continue your combos very easily.
Do I resemble a foe? No.
Rearm. That is heretical behavior. For the Imperium of Man.
Could you two kick the rock already? Holy shit. Power sword moment. If that was a power fist, I would have killed those a lot sooner.
Inserting rounds.
Anything back here? No. Nothing of use. Nothing of use. Alrighty.
Approaching the Astra Militarum.
Each deadly quiet. Armor boost for me, smile.
We must move as
We
one.
love having a good armor boost. Oh, okay. I am just confused. Cool, got it.
Advance on our
I saw JJK 272 was trending, and I knew, I thought that the manga had ended, and I was like, wait, was it actually like 2 chapters left, and I just understood it wrong, or? Oh wow, we left that guy with a Ravener. We did not. Oops, my bad. I thought we killed that thing.
Now what?
And I could not figure out if it was a goof or not. It is a goof. There's no more JJK, unfortunately. I got pranked. I got pranked by weird nerds on Twitter. They got me.
Awaits unfurling. Not what we are looking for.
It's okay. I can take solace in the fact I could shove them in a locker if I wanted. God damn, I got baited so hard. Aw. Aw.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
A zone throw? Throw down the grenade real quick.
Throwing stone.
Throw that down for my boy so he can heal up. There we go, there we go. Oh my god, look how much he healed just from 2 Melta shots on his horde.
Get us this way and see your flag. I see your weapon malfunction.
My boy's 1 HP down there. There we are. Ooh, oh, we already got that. Armory data already achieved.
Reloaded.
Did we find what we were looking for here? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Well, Just looking around to look around now. Oh, heartburn. Not heartburn, a little acid reflux.
Load up.
I took a fat fucking nap today. Like, I got home, I woke up at 7, I had to do some stuff early in the morning, and I got back. And I was doing my Zenless Zone Zero dailies, but I was listening to a podcast, but I was falling asleep at the goddamn chair. So I was like, fuck it, nap time. Unfortunately, my laundry had all my sheets in it. There's Lictor. Oh my god, put the banner down, man. Can't parry that. Oh, he doesn't have a team. He's level 2 or a sniper. I'm surprised he lived long against that Lictor at 1 HP. I'm surprised he didn't get him. Shout out to that guy. You know, the one thing about the Power Sword is that you think, oh, it'd be really good against these hordes, but if I had the Chainsword or Power Fist, I'd actually be clearing them quicker. The Power Sword just doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, it's not as fast as the Chainsword, doesn't have as much damage as the Power Fist. It's like not even a best of both worlds kind of thing, it's just the worst of both worlds. Because obviously the Chainsword doesn't have great single target, the Power Fist does. The Power Fist has better clear than the Power Sword. You'd think it'd be a nice medium, but the Power Sword just sucks. I actually hate Ultramarines, so you've lost all appreciation credits. Well, hate us because they ain't us, quite frankly. Hate us because they ain't us.
Fresh magazine.
The Ultramarines have guaranteed the survival of the galaxy for nigh on 10,000 years. A third of all Space Marines come from our gene seed. I fucked up that parry, really. Ow. Hello, baby.
Our banner awaits us first.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Talassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
Reaching the facility now.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
You know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've lost some sort of plot here. But I feel like... So, there's boycotts, obviously, for certain companies that are supporting Israel. And I understand that those boycotts are important, and you should boycott them. And not only... And Starbucks is on one of those... I think Starbucks was on the list. I think it got taken off the list now or something. I don't know. I just don't buy Starbucks on principle of it being $8 for shitty coffee. But like every time I see a big influencer or YouTuber or whatever, they'll post a picture of themselves and they happen to have a Starbucks or they get a Starbucks, and then like they just get like have to make like a twit longer essentially apologizing for the Starbucks. I feel like we've lost the plot. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like that like I mean yeah, kind of, you know, Starbucks bad, but like sometimes you just need a damn cup of coffee and Starbucks is the only option you got. I think that, you know, like if you support Palestine, I feel like harassing someone on Twitter for an $8 cup of coffee is maybe not the best way to root people to your cause. Maybe I'm wrong though. You know, I'm willing to be wrong there. Like me personally, I get more mad when I see like our government keep funding Israel rather than someone who gets Starbucks.
Vinos have, the better.
Maybe I'm crazy though.
Munitions here.
I'm willing to be crazy on this one.
Smelter charge prime.
If you stand over here, I'm pretty sure you can cancel a whole horde from spawning because it doesn't want to land the thing on you.
Generators home in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
My oath is my shield. Incoming. Generator 2.
Generator 2 is...
Disruption of operation and generator
Where?
2.
See, it does work. You can cancel the spawn there.
Alignment. X-axis aligned. Nothing on this side is
I'm being exploded.
This is a precise operation. We will have to hold.
Ow. Oh, by the way, if you don't know the changes to the stim, is that if you have contested health, not only will it fully heal the contested health, it'll also heal the base amount of the heal it was going to do.
unsanctioned mechanical adjustments in occurrence in Generator 1. Follow only the divine protocols.
If you didn't know, fun little factoid for you. Stop attacking my damn generator. Damn bugs.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of potential. Crane drive is turned on. Perform the necessary cleansing to resume operation.
They added this restart the cram Jane button. This was not there before. They added made this section a little longer. I'm not complaining.
Jam clear.
What did the Imperium say to the heretic? Die, idiot.
The chorus of locomotion.
No biggie. No, it is a biggie.
Run interference for generator 4.
They're like, it's no biggie, but sure is a ow! Sure is a biggie.
Reloading.
Don't snipe me.
Generator 4's cowling. Climbing is not permitted while in operation.
I will gladly deal with you momentarily, Tyranids.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. I will then respond to the Messiah's watchful Oculus.
Yeah, throw this down so I can stop taking health damage.
Now let us watch the Xenos burn.
Wish I had a juicy grenade.
Platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields.
No.
Advantage
Can't
for
shoot
your
that.
operation.
Don't snipe me. Ah, Ravener.
Watch your footing.
What? Where? I can't see. Where am I?
Filthy thieves borrowed for the last time.
Ow! Me, man. I fucked up that up, really? Okay, you can click I want to proceed there all you want, man. I'm fighting bugs over here. Camera's heretical a little bit.
Waste nothing, brothers.
Damn, membership expired as we speak. Didn't you just refresh that? Awkward. I thought you were... Who refreshed it last stream? Was that you? Someone with a C. It might have been, the other guy with the C.
Ready to deploy.
Move me. Oh my god. I wanted to put my banner down, but I rolled it. Honestly, I shouldn't have rolled. If I just dodged, I might have gotten it, but like a dingus. Save me! Ah, my bones! They're gnawing on my bones! Oh. And Giorno is a little too far ahead. Oh, a totem. Pog. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it, though. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Unlucky. I appreciate the attempt. What is this guy doing, man? Why is he so far ahead? For no reason. Well, at least he's living. This guy's fighting a fucking war back here. Oof.
Trouble maintaining focus.
See, this is why you don't split. Like, this guy ran ahead and we lost because of it, right? Because he wasn't sticking together. Yeah, I got knocked, but if the two other people had stuck together, one of them would have been able to get the res and vice versa.
We must progress together, brothers.
Blech. Blech. Is it? Okay, I was gonna say. I don't think I might have been a gift membership. Yeah, I know you were, but I thought someone renewed it. Someone renewed it last night. I don't know who that was. I'll have to, hold on, can I check? Someone with a C renewed a sub last night. I feel like Fat Chuck intends to add another class. We have 5 character slots. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense for them to have a 5th one. Like, it really, like, especially now that they're, since I mean, you can do it from the beginning. You were able to customize your stuff a little bit. It felt like, now you can fully customize your character, gender, and everything. Once again, had the most kills, most damage. Pog. New rarity available. Let's go. I can stop using this dog shit weapon. Let's go. I returned to my battle barge though. Boop, boop. When I'm no longer broke, I might be able to rejoin the hollowed ranks of the green text. I'd much appreciate that, but feel no pressure to do so, my friend. I'm just confused because I thought someone renewed their sub membership, and it started with a C, and I think I'm mixing people up. Wonder if there's somewhere I can see that. Man, too much work. Huh. Sorry, I'm just checking some right now. Alright, well, let's get this power sword upgraded so I can get it off my goddamn hand. Get it out of my hand. I don't want to see it.
Perhaps my next pillar.
We don't want that one, we just want it for the skin. We want it to say our... not that one. Where's the one that says Gloria Imperata? Yes, Gloria Imperator. Yes, that means glory to the Emperor. Again, and then we're gonna... oh, then we gotta go to the perk tree here. Perk. This will increase the damage to Tyranids. 15% less range damage sounds pretty good to me. Terminus level enemies, Extremist, Now, honestly, damage against my Norse would be very good. Now, I know you can get more perk points by doing the trials and whatnot, I'm pretty sure, right? Or I think, right? I don't know. But I digress. It's fisting time. Oh, speaking of which, I don't think I'll do it this stream, but next stream I have my 10 gifted subs for free back, because it's a new month. So I think we will do that next stream. Rene Descartes. Dude, are you real? I think I am. That's actually some pretty solid evidence. Rene Descartes? Is that you, bro? And it was him? Wow. That's actually some pretty solid evidence. Rene Descartes is so funny. Bro literally had, like, he had the, are we living in a simulation moment? And then he literally was like, probably not. So, that's my goat. Damn, joined right at the end of this one. Philosophy memes, my beloved. Yeah, they're pretty solid. Socrates. I think it was Socrates who was like that. I can't believe one of, like, Socrates, one of, like, his most renowned, or not maybe renowned, but, like, one of what was considered profound at the time was, like, if someone lived in the cave their whole life, they wouldn't know what it looked like outside the cave. Like, okay, buddy. Sure. Good think, bro. Who was the... God, who's the guy that was like... His whole philosophy was based around like... There's a state of like rules or whatever. Like there's a state of like unspoken rules but like that humanity... Or not rules, like it was like contracts that people abide by because the natural state of humanity is like... selfish or something. I can't remember who the fuck that guy was. What a bum-ass philosophy to have, honestly. I am to the stream with a steel chair. Hello, Commander Merc. Dear God, he's got a steel chair. It's Vulcan with a steel chair! Fuck, who was that guy? With the bum-ass philosophy. He's like, oh, we all obey by a set of contracts. because humanity's stinky or something. Ow. Behold a man! Diogenes is top tier. Well, Diogenes said that because he was like dunking on, what was it, Plato or some other fucking philosopher nerd?
I wrestle with inner corruption.
Was it Diogenes who was like, oh, if I was not Diogenes, I would also want to be Diogenes? Or if I was Alexander the Great, I would also want to be Diogenes? Or was that that wasn't Socrates, right? Or was that someone else entirely? Some of these Greek philosophers with their fucking names, man.
Yeah, put down the foul dog.
God, I can't remember whose philosophy I was really vibing with. I can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up. It was like positivity maxing. I'll have to look it up. I will have to look it up. And it's so nice the Zangors have less HP. Oh yes, the famous philosopher Plato. Was his name not? I might have said it like more like with a D, but his name was pronounced essentially the same.
Filthy sorcerers.
Oh, that was Plato at the cave, and the metaphor of you might know the extent of what you don't know, put it simply. Or you might not know the extent of what you don't know. Yeah, I mean, I get the idea of the metaphor, but it is a little, like... It's a little goofy to not take it, just to take it at surface level. Because it's like, it's not that deep, okay? It's not that deep, right? It's like, kind of like, okay, anyone could have thought of that on a Tuesday night with a Bush's beer, right? Or a White Claw and a cigarette, you know? I'm pretty sure I had that thought when I was like 6 years old. Like, man, I don't even know what I don't know. It's like, it's not that deep. I feel like anyone can think of that. But obviously it helps because, you know, he said it. The fucking nerd. Nerd. I like making fun of philosophers. And like, what are they gonna do? Get mad at me for it? I'm trying to think of the guy whose philosophy I really fucked with. Shows how much I really fucked with it if I can't remember his damn name, right? I had... Fuck, what was his name? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I'll find it. Also, I like the concept of epistemic responsibilities. I like that shit a lot. Social contract theory, there's a few with Hobbes. Razoo, if you think of the state of nature as being nasty, brutish, and short, I guess... Yeah, I think I was thinking of Hobbes. Fuck that dude, what a nerd. Like, I've seen a few videos of the Dunning-Kruger effect. I know everything there is to know about it. Of course. Same. Oh, man, I cannot remember this guy's name. I'll have to hunt it down. Also, like, I'm a little bit of a utilitarianist. A little bit. Itty bitty bit. That's like a little bit, like there's a shard of me that's a utilitarianist. I can't. I'll have to hunt that guy's name down. It was like if I remember, the basis of the philosophy is that not that humanity is brutish is that humanity is in fact kind by nature. I cannot remember who it was like something along those lines of like humanity is like humans are naturally like social and like want to work together, like creatures that are more friendly than it seems. I hate not knowing things. Yeah, hops was all needed to subordinate to a state since humans couldn't be nice to each other always. Yeah, and then like the biggest like hole in that theory was that people work together all the time. You know, like people do things out of their best interests all the time. You know, there's a little game, if you like philosophy, there's a little game that sort of got me like dipping my toes more into learning about it. It's Socrates Jones, Pro Philosopher. There is a video of it on my channel, and there's a sequel coming out, which is Political Philosophy, which I'm excited for since that interests me most. Yeah, if you like, it's like baby's first philosophy. It's a fun little, cute little game, though. Then obviously, if you want another good baby's first philosophy, is the Crash Course Philosophy videos by Hank Green. They're on YouTube. They're pretty solid. Or was it Hank Green? Yeah, it was one of the Greens. I think this was Socrates. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure this was Socrates and not Aristotle. Are things good because God says they are? Oh, not even any of them. Euthyphro. How the fuck do I say this guy's name? Plato's famous question concerning the nature... Wow, I'm mixing up all these Greek philosophers. Concerning the nature of goodness, asks whether the thing is good because God says it is good, or does God say it is good because it is good. This is known as Euthyphro. I just want to know how to say this guy's name. Sorry, what was that? Euthyphro? I don't think that's how it's said, but I'm going to say it. People say that the first to discover metal were impressive and creative, but I say that throwing random shit into fires is human nature. Some guy found extra hard ash afterwards. Yeah. A lot of humanity is trial and error, and we seem to be really good at the trial and succeeding part, and also the error part, but, you know. Euthyphro's dilemma, named after the character Euthyphro in Plato's Socratic dialogue, and the subject of goodness. I believe this was right before Plato got executed, right? The problem this question raises for the Christian is twofold. First, if a thing is good simply because God says it is, then it seems like God could say anything was and it would be. This might include things that we instinctively know to be evil, like rape and murder. But we don't want a morality based on God's arbitrary declarations, so it seems this choice is a poor one for the believer. However, if God is simply reporting a thing's goodness, then he is no longer the standard for goodness, and seems to be at the mercy of some outside standard. But we don't want there to be a standard above God that he must bow to. So this response does not seem attractive either. Hence, this is the dilemma. There is, however, a third option. As Christians, we should affirm... Oh, wait, this is a biblical answer website. I'll continue reading it. There is, however, as third option that as Christians we affirm both God's sovereignty and his non-derived goodness. Thus, we don't want a standard that is arbitrary, nor one that exists outside or above God. Fortunately, God is both supremely sovereign and good. Therefore, God's nature itself can serve as the standard of goodness, and God can base his declarations of goodness on himself. God's nature is unchangeable and wholly good. Thus, his will is not arbitrary, and his declarations are always true, but this solves both issues. Well, that website's full of shit. So, the website says that God is both all sovereign and all good. I don't know if you know this. As someone who's read the Bible a few times,
1,000 suns erected a warp beacon under Merium.
I studied philosophy at bachelor's and master's level OS. Well, good, because you might like this. The issue with that website, where it said God is the sovereignty for all good, God's a bit of a dick. God is not especially in the Old Testament. He only chilled out because he had a kid, right? God murdered people on the basis of fuck you, basically, right? He iced an entire city, albeit that, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah were, you know, that was just bad vibes in Sodom and Gomorrah. but like he flooded the world. He turns a guy's wife to salt. He like killed people on the basis of like because I can. So like you have to.
Arrogance and ambition.
Like really, the faulty of basing God is all good. I think like there's a reason why if religious philosophy here, there is God himself has set out rules of being a good person, and he failed at following them quite a few times, but that does not necessarily mean those rules should go out the window, you know? Like that's like what I would say to that personally. And then you could say, oh, well, if God fails at his own rules, then he's not perfect. I'm like, well, you can argue that, yeah. But God made us in his image, so really, if we're almost exactly like him in the ability to fail, then would he not be in his own way perfect, right? If he managed this to not fail? You know, to quote Skyrim, is it better to be born good or to overcome your evil by great effort? What's the dilemma? What standard could we hold a deity to if we take our standards from ethics of said deity? I mean, yeah, the funny thing about that is if there's a section of Christianity that allows you to sort of kind of do it, and it's by the rules that he laid out, right? So, like, for example, I don't like, okay, so in my chat, right, there are rules of being kind, right, in my Discord at least, right? It's just be a good person. Be nice. But if I'm mean to someone, that's not the faulty of the rules, that's the faulty of me for not following my rules, right? So I think like you can treat the rules as a separate entity, you know, of like sort of a vibe of do as I say, not as I do. Because right, I've set rules in my house that I don't follow sometimes because I fuck up. So I think you're able to sort of, if you're able to separate it, I think that is a much lens for at least allows yourself to have some sanity with it. But of course, the virtue of religion is that there's a lot of shit you can just sort of ignore on the basis of faith, right? You know. I think like the thing is with so much shit being cut out of the Bible, it kind of modern translations of the Bible, you lose out on a lot of its message of striving to be a better person, right? Where you should be as kind as you possibly can, you should be loving, you should be all this. Because Jesus, there's old stories of Jesus, he cursed a tree for not bearing fruit. When he was a child, he had killed a man in his rage, but he brought him back. And obviously now Jesus is sort of like, even potentially above the icon of God, his Father, is being seen as the utmost like kindness, to strive to be like Jesus. You know, there's a reason why Christians are like, what would Jesus do? Even if Christians nowadays, especially in America, don't necessarily listen to the tenets that he sets forth. I'm getting minced. What the Oh, there's a Terminator there. No wonder I'm getting fucking murdered. Whoopsie. I remember posing this one to them, and basically the answer was that's not first question. Yeah, I think it's a bit lame to say that. Of like, oh, I don't, like, I mean, once again, that is the basis of faith. You can't really argue, you can't argue religion with a religious person, right? It'll never work, right? You have to argue with someone who knows the tenets of said religion. But if they themselves are religious, you'll never be able to talk to them about it, because they, by nature, they simply just cannot question it, right? They're literally not allowed to. However, I don't even think that it doesn't necessarily, like, Christianity doesn't really necessarily give it to the self of unquestionableness. I don't, like, I've read the Bible a few times. There's no, not that I remember, there's no time where Jesus is like, oh, don't question, just, you know, listen, do as I say, you know? Like, that tenet doesn't necessarily exist, but maybe it exists on the fundamental of religion, right?
The rest of fusion cores. got a fusion core on this one.
Grenades? Grenades. Top up my grenades. Don't mind if I do. Is there a sneakier, what a sneakier Raven Guard or a Thousand Sun Terminator? Oh, well, the Thousand Suns, obviously, because I never see them coming. Ow.
Protect our wounded brothers, my vision. Those who wound. I shall repay. Changing magazine. Enhanced tactic ready. Let us pray this still has enough charge.
Glory to the Omnissiah.
Glory to the Omnissiah.
I want you to open this door now.
Consecration seals in place. Breach of seals granted only in the event of reinterment. Authorization necessary. I, Captain Akaran, authorize the reinterment of the honored dead off-world.
I never got that data set before.
Captain Akaran.
Got any dinners yet? We'll have a good dinner, my friend.
Locate the remains.
Battle for the Emperor in profligate storied campaigns. The patron of this hallowed repository is Saint Mankind. The relics that are housed within this most holy of the Ecclesiarchy's chambers.
Alright, shut up. Shut up in my head.
Load up.
The voices! My brain! Okay, skedaddle.
Evaluating sarcophagus. Internal remains suffer in peaceful rest. Sufficient grace. Intensive list of potential replacements.
Boom!
Your heresy is ended.
You know, my personal philosophy, maybe not personal, sort of man-jangled, is that humans are naturally kind, but unfortunately have built ourselves a society where kindness maybe not necessarily is allowed to bloom naturally, right? Which is, I think, an example of that is like why negativity sticks out so much more than positivity. Because I think humans are naturally positive creatures, so when they see like kindness, they see it as a normal thing, and when they see unkindness, it sticks out because it is abnormal. But unfortunately, we have sort of built ourselves a society where kindness doesn't necessarily prosper on its own, right? As I said, you kind of have to... It's like, kindness is a hobby, if you will. It's not something that you can really, like, exist on, if that makes sense.
By the machine god's will. Let it be done.
The Emperor Mankind should be cursing the irony of Euthyphro as his followers violate his ethics in the name of the deity he became. Oh yeah, he probably hates that. He probably met that guy. He was probably like, could go back in time and be like, Euthyphro, you're an asshole. And probably Plato too. Well, actually, he probably would like Plato, because Plato wasn't, he was executed for heresy, right? He wasn't like a, I don't know if he was a Christian or not, but he was executed for not being Christian enough.
And Astartes has died. Terminator, run. Whatever foul entity you serve, it's abandoned. Sending fragment. We are committed to this cause. Bask in the Emperor's glory. A dark path.
There we are. Socrates was the one executed. Plato was the student, and this was all pre-Christianity. I thought it was Plato who got. Where the fuck did I learn that Plato was executed? I either just keep mixing up Socrates and Plato in my head, or I read something wrong somewhere. Whatever, I'm not a historian. That's my bad. They'll show real, like, my extent of knowledge if I keep fucking them up. I think. Hold on. Plato simply died in his sleep, according to Google. Cool. Nice.
Ammunition here.
I thought, yeah, because I thought, where the huh. I thought, in my head, Plato was going to be executed, and he had this conversation with Euthyphro before he was, or maybe he was at, like, Socrates' execution and was talking to this guy about it. Maybe. Someone was getting executed, and that's where Plato met Euthyphro, right? I'm not, like... Or is this a whole separate thing? I'll have to look it up.
I see something. That looks like a helldrake.
Easily done. We only know about Socrates from the writings of Plato, so to be honest, scholars get them mixed up. Ah, I see.
Make no tactical errors. Balefire can penetrate ceramite metals. Avoid it. Incoming.
Damn, I didn't know we only knew about him from writings. Tiny sleep after drinking poison because he was about to be executed. So you okay? Now I'm even more confused. Ow, fire burns. Hold on here.
Here comes a raft for another pass. Caution. Incendiary weapon.
I'm on the Plato's wiki right now. Variety of sources have given accounts of Plato's death. One story based on a mutilated manuscript suggests Plato died in his bed while a young Thracian girl played a flute to him. Another tradition suggests Plato died at a wedding feast. This account is based on Diogenes Laertius' reference to an account by Hermippus, a 3rd century Alexandrian. According to Tertullian, Plato simply died in sleep. According to Philodemos, Plato was buried in the garden on his academy in Athens, close to a sacred shrine to the Muses. 2024, a scroll found on the Herculaneum was deciphered that confirms some previous theories. The paper says that before death, Plato retained enough lucidity to critique the musician for her lack of rhythm, and that he was buried in his designated garden in the Academy of Athens. Plato never speaks in his own voice in his dialogue. Each dialogue exerts the laws featured Socrates, although many dialogues, including the Timaeus and the Statesman, feature him speaking only rarely. Leo Strauss notes that Socrates' explanation for irony casts doubt on whether Plato sees Socrates as expressing sincere beliefs. Huh. Interesting. Why are there butt grooves on the Thousand Suns armor? Ah. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Fucked up world, eh?
I awaken.
Helldrake on approach! It divides us with balefire barriers. Then we shall return it tenfold upon that infernal Helldrake. Stop me!
Thank God you can block the...
Assume your weapon malfunction.
Ah yes, the Euthyphro dialogue was about his impending trial for impiety, and thus you can see how a whole topic of gods and ethics came up. But groups are important. I'm sure they are. I see, I see, I see. So I was technically not super wrong.
The Helldrake lines us up for a shot.
Utilize any available cover.
Alrighty.
Incoming! Scorch assault! Get down! That is heretical behavior!
Got my boy full heal.
The Helldrake lines us up for a shot.
Take cover! Brace for heat!
Ooh.
I shall remember each time that Helldrake attempted to immolate us.
Oh my God, me. Yeah, I fucked up my pairing so much. You had the right idea, but the Greek gods rather than Christian ones, Socrates rather than Plato. I thought Christianity was kicking up at that time. I guess maybe I'm thinking, no, it probably kicked up more around Rome, whereas Greek. I keep forgetting Greek and Rome had a bit different time periods in history. They did coexist, obviously, but the sort of, when the world sort of revolved around them, if that makes sense. Yeah, I probably fucked it up because obviously it's probably because I remembered as saying God, and obviously when I see capital G God without the apostrophe S, obviously it leads to the meta right now. Obviously, religion is the Christian God, capital G God, right? So reading like if things are good because God says they are, you know. Obviously, that was probably reading it from the... There's a Terminator. Can I really not? Okay, I think I hit it. So, obviously, the original translation probably refers to gods. God. I did a silly. I didn't realize he was flying around. That's my bad. I trolled a little.
The Helldrake lines us up for a shot. Hostile flamer assault underway.
Withstand the heat!
Am I really? Was I really not in cover right there? Unlucky.
It is on an attack vector. Eyes on the attack, brothers. In your debt. The promise of righteous retribution lies.
I missed. There we are.
No some beacon bethoughs the ecclesiarchy cathedral.
This sanctum is profaned by dark energies. Please perform cleansing rites.
Eagerly, we await this structure.
Saint Lankai's chosen relics radiate a pristine aura.
Follow me through.
Glass panel displays a sigil.
Praise be to the Omnissiah. Interact with
Praise
corresponding sigil
be.
to perform cleanse.
Let me through, let me through, let me through, let me through. Let me in, let me in, let me in!
Plan successful.
Cleansing rites successful. Your deeds will be immortalized in the archives.
Thank you.
Now, onto the
I love being immortalized.
Grenade cast marked.
Crack grenades for me.
The Helldrake makes its last stand here. Use every tactic to slay the beast.
Arch enemy combatant sighted. Demon engine countermeasures engaged.
Bum. Bum.
Sanctified
Ba-dum,
weapon
ba-dum, bum.
confirmed.
Bum.
It seeks to cleave us. What sigils do we see?
That flame attack does so much fucking damage, and it makes you schizophrenic.
Saint Lankai. Now we must survive until the
Let's
relics
go all the way
activate.
over there.
Let us hope the Saint's relics work.
No point using the crack grenade on the Helldrake, honestly, because it doesn't, I don't think you can reach it.
The Helldrake lashes out at us.
I want to be executed on that so bad. Okay, so it's Inquisitorial Symbol, Battery,
Saint Lankai will
Crescent
improve our
Moon.
tactical efficacy.
Yeah, that guy's going that way.
The signs correspond perfectly.
I don't even know why I said Crescent Moon. This doesn't even look like a Crescent Moon. Blader's an interesting figure. He saw the teacher he admired condemned and essentially killed, seemingly rejected the Athenian oligarchy that he was born into as a result.
Strike imminent.
Huh.
Waste not this chance. Weapons hot. Our boats do not even leave scuff marks.
So we need Inquisitorial Eye, other Inquisitorial Symbol, and
Saint
Cup.
Lankai's relics were
I think
known
Cup's
to
right here.
stave off walking.
Take cover, brothers.
That's the correct sigil.
Symbols accurately paired. Saint Lankai's relic weaponry was effective. The beacon shields the Helldrake. I rip the Helldrake lashes out at us.
Oh, Helldrake shot at nothing. Yay. We need... Oh, you're real. We need Circle, Oreo Cookie, Thor's Hammer,
Traitorous scum.
the other thing.
Exterminated.
Highest bombardment incoming.
Traveled after this, possibly served as a soldier, returned to Athens and started the academy, the original one that we got the name Academia from.
To the Helldrake.
Nice.
The relics. The Helldrake is down.
Ow.
And the beacon.
You look up. It was modern philosophers. You know, I think it's okay to bully nihilists. People who say we're just organisms on a spinning rock in a galaxy that doesn't care, I'm gonna break into your house and steal something. And it should be my government right to do so. Alright, I'm gonna play a couple rounds of PvP and then we'll probably call the stream there. Shorter stream today, only 2 hours. I know. I hope you'll find it in my heart to forgive me. Do you think if we gave credit and more attention to modern philosophers like people did back in the day, we would see less people valuing people like Andrew Scholes, Jordan Peterson, and Asmongold? Yeah, absolutely. But you have to realize that like modern philosophy isn't cool. Like Jordan Peterson, is he a modern philosophist? I guess, but at some point he lost his fucking mind, right? Like, it's just like modern philosophy doesn't get you bitches, right? It's sort of like seen as like the nerd fucking. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so in the 80s and 90s, whenever someone who went to art school for like arts or liberal arts or whatever, or like for film, media, comics, TV show, music, they were like, oh, that's gay. Come work in the trades. Well, now all the gay people went like, okay, sure, well, if it's gay, we'll do it. Now they make all the music, all the movies, and it's like, and now people are like, oh, why is everything so gay nowadays? It's because like you have to realize that like modern philosophy was grouped in that, right? It was like, oh, you're a philosopher, what are you, gay? And it's because it wasn't cool, right? It wasn't like macho. It wasn't it wasn't, you know, I work in the goddamn oil pipes 27 hours a day at the ball crushing factory. You got soft hands, sissy. So like, you know, being a philosopher is like, oh, what are you, a fucking homosexual? You know, it's just not seen as like cool in the eyes of the majority. I mean, I think at some point it's gonna resurge, obviously. But yeah, it's just, you know. Also, fun fact: Plato's basically translates to the broad, possibly referring to the fact that he was a hench, hench's feth, probably wrestler. Oh, I do see that he would like often just like, there's a thing of a meme around how like debating with Plato and it's just some dude flexing his traps at you. Like, oh fuck. Fortunately, the state of modern philosophy is deeply divorced from political and social reality. Yeah, like, I think there is also a bit of a holier than thou. There's like two evil roads you can take with modern philosophy. You could end up being Jordan Peterson, who lost his mind and is a right-wing pundit. Or you can just be like some holier than thou asshole about it, right? It's kind of like people who want like I think a good example is like people who like Karl Marx. That's very separated from reality, right? That's like almost utopian, right? His ideals, or at least like modern day Marxists. Maybe not Karl Marx himself. Like modern day Marxists have like this ideal version of society that's disconnected from reality. Like the amount of times I've seen posts like, "Oh, what are you going to do when communism's instated?" It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna work in my garden and I'm gonna teach kids from other countries English." It's like, well, you can do that now. Do you speak? Are you able to teach English to Korean kids? They're hiring. You know, you can have a garden in Korea, nothing's stopping you. Now, obviously, I understand the fact that, obviously, the United States has, you know, too much discussing the truth value of P, X, Y. Don't do math to me. Oh, PS5 given conditional probability. Got it. Cool. We understand things now. Have a good one, enjoyed it. Thank you, Silly P Zester. What's an example? Like, what are some modern philosophers? Like, what do we consider modern philosophy? Obviously, I know modern philosophy is like not 2020s. It's 100 years or so, right? Probably even more than that. Like, the modern philosophy is quite generous in what we consider modern. Jordan P doesn't even have a philosophy degree, so I don't count him, which is why I put him in the same breath as centrist comedian Andrew Scholes and Nurgle Demon Prince Asmongold. Okay, well, Asmongold, look, Jordan Peterson, whether or not he has a degree in philosophy or not, I think doesn't necessarily mean, like, early life Jordan Peterson, he's had some wise, I think, like, at some point he lost his mind, right? At some point he snapped, right? And just become a crazy person. Youthful Jordan Peterson had a lot more wisdom than he does now. Something snapped between now and then where he just became a crazy person. I don't think the concept of needing a philosophy degree, like, you don't need a philosophy degree to engage in philosophy. Yeah, maybe for the title as philosopher you need one, but that kind of goes against the idea of philosophy in itself, I find. I mean, you know. And Asmongold, Asmongold's not even he doesn't actually have any views, right? He's not a person. He's a program. He just follows whatever, you know, people like him, Sneeko, you know, Charlie Kirk, all these people, they're not humans. They just follow whatever program is given to them. Game woman equals woke, initiating anti-woke protocol. You know, like that. Jordan Peterson just lost his mind. Like, he went full crazy. Like, he had a Kanye moment where he just fucking off the perks, you know? And I think he is addicted to Adderall. I'm pretty sure. Andrew Scholes, I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let me look it up.
The gods are watching.
Oh, this fucking guy. Okay, yeah. I don't think that guy's a real person either. I mean, Andrew Scholes is really just the bona fide centrist, right? He's like the epitome of centrism incarnate. Yeah, Jordan is a wannabe prophet, dubious psychologist, and an amateur philosopher, full-time hour trade merchant. Well, he didn't used to be. As I said, like, not to defend the guy, he's a piece of shit, but at some point he just became even more crazy. Well, I agree with you. You don't need a degree. I would like more gatekeeping in our society. I guess. I mean, like, obviously, I'm probably going to listen to the guy who studied the philosophy rather than fucking, you know, rather than guy on stream playing Space Marine 2 who does not have any... who does not have any philosophy education, right? I think, like, the thing is, right, if so, like, unfortunately not everyone is like me where, like, I value, like, someone's knowledge in something, right? If, like, at least in America, I'm not gonna speak, I think in a lot of the world you can speak for it, but especially in America, like, if you have blue hair, there's a certain section of America that just completely disregards your entire existence. You know? So unfortunately, like, you know, once again, we have to follow the rules of society here. We have to engage with these people on their level in some way. Although, actually, I think we should probably potentially just abandon the idea of trying to engage with these people. I think it's okay if society leaves these people behind. Because, like... You know? I think Jordan Peterson went full tilt when the carnivore diet and addicted to pills. I'm sure he's still addicted to pills. Like, I don't think you get to be his age and that, like, crazy without being, well, no, I'm pretty sure he's still addicted. Just because, like, the way he, like, carries himself, like, it's just like, oh, you're on something. You, my friend, have an Adderall prescription that you don't need. I'd like more people to be into philosophy. I'm fine with gatekeeping Jordan Peterson specifically. Oh yeah, we can gatekeep that guy. I'm not, like, modern day Jordan Peterson has nothing of value to say. Like, past day Jordan Peterson had, like, every so often he'd say something kind of wise, but modern day he's just like, once again, same. He's no. Modern day Jordan Peterson and Adam Golden are the same person, right? Something equals bad. Like, woke equals bad. Execute anti-woke protocol, right?
Halfway there.
Our tone moves higher.
Now,
Casualty reported.
Allied casualty.
Fallen behind. Shed more blood.
wow, that was really fucking bright. Holy shit. Point again, Asmongold is basically the Tox Bomber from Darkseid. He really is. Like, bro, like the screenshot of his room that's, ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's a loyalist. I was like, wait, why does that Night Lord look so blue? Thousand Suns? So, right, I'm playing Chaos. Yeah, he just... Once again, like, anyone who takes Asmongold's words seriously is like, I don't know even know how you could do that. He's such like a person that doesn't exist. He really is. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting minced this game. But yeah, like, Asmongold and his ilk are always, like, and I'm gonna assume, like, I'm gonna throw Asmongold into this. There's a certain genre of gamer who, like, are, like, white supremacists, like, oh, we're the, like, why is it always the quote-unquote peak of the white race? Or, like, the based Giga Chads are always, like, the worst of our fucking stock? Like, you know, I'm not a Hassan fan, but Hassan obviously has good genetics. Look at him. He's got a fucking nice chin line. He's got a good haircut. He's, like, built nicely. And then some fucker who looks like he just came out of, like somehow he survived an abortion will be like, anti-woke, the socialists, I'm a white supremacist. And it's like, these people have the same weight in the political sphere. It's like, okay. Now, obviously, I know that, like, politics have nothing to do with woke, but, or with, politics have nothing to do with, looks, but, like, you know, practice what you preach, you know what I'm saying? I just wonder when Asmon will feel the consequence of his action. I skip out and take care of myself for 2 days and start to feel as soon as I... Yeah, like, I don't know how someone could not brush their teeth to the point of their gums bleeding. I feel it if I skip brushing my teeth an hour after I leave home. My teeth feel disgusting. Like, at some point you just have to be used to the ick, right? Like, if I don't shower for like 2 days in a row, I feel bad. Because my skin feels icky, I get, like, itchy. You know, it's like... like, I will never take the words of a man who doesn't take care of himself seriously. It's like you don't get to have opinions on anything because you have no say in this world. You don't care. You just exist. Like, I assume Asmongold will probably feel the consequences of actions when he stops making money. Unfortunately, he's just a little too big. I mean, him and his ilk. You're right, politics has nothing to do with looks, but it's funny that the people who people who value looks don't practice what they preach. Yeah, fundamentally, a lot of these ideologies are based on insecurity, and it's quite sad, really. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. But it's like to the point of, like, if someone's insecure and they're mean because they're insecure, I can connect with them on a human level. But there's a point where they've just sort of, like, gone way past insecurity and, like, have just started being mean without, like, reconciling with the fact that they're being mean because they see, like, a failure in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, the insecurity has, like, morphed itself to, like, a bigger, nastier beast than it has been, especially with the online, right? Because, okay, when internet was less popular, if you were one of those guys who's, like, Aryan, white, positive canal tilt dudes, and you went outside practicing this shit, you'd probably get punched in the face by someone who's annoyed with you. But now that you're on the internet and the risk of you getting punched in the face is a lot lower, it's like you can find a whole... Like, okay, you like to fuck toasters. Before the internet was popular, you wouldn't know anyone else who would like to fuck toasters, and you would be shamed if it came out that you like to fuck toasters. But thanks to the internet, you can find a community of 100,000 people that also like to fuck toasters. You know what I'm saying? And, like, another example is, like, kind of like as the internet becomes more segregated to, like, certain groups of individuals, like, it's very, like, Twitter was at one point the people's town square. Now it's just a right-wing media platform. But, like, sort of like it was already happening before Twitter, but Twitter's some sort of the final death toll. Because before, like, they like to say that Twitter had leftist biases, but it really didn't. It just those views, like right-wing views, are unpopular with the majority of people. You know? Like, if it wasn't for the Electoral College, we wouldn't have had a Republican president since Nixon. Right?
Stunt charge out.
Oh, I missed my shots. It's like a community of people have coped so think that they're not the cool popular kids, right? Because, like, you have to remember, like, another thing is the stereotypical, like, ideal white guy for these guys is the football player and the letterman with getting the high school cheerleader girlfriend. And now that those guys aren't necessarily considered the coolest kids in school anymore, they feel like, oh, it's not a shift of reality. It's, oh, we're being oppressed, right? It's like an oppression fence. They want to feel like victims so that they can, like, find this sense of community of, like, oh, we're the resistance. It's like, no, buddy, you're just not cool.
A war brother is dead.
Ow!
Grenade out.
Evading their sight.
Well, damn.
Blind them. Switching magazine.
What? Oh.
The time must demands my
Damn it. This assault guy has my number.
Visual deception engaged. Munitions served.
Oh, I wasn't able to kill him
Swapping magazine.
in time.
Deployment's ready.
Stealth ready. Refilling rounds.
Oh, I was unlucky. Zooey mama. I'm getting eaten alive right now.
We hide in plain sight.
Shock grenade out!
Okay, cool, I got him. I don't know how I didn't kill him quicker, but I digress.
The gods demand further sacrifices.
The gods demand further sacrifices. Oh, speaking of vindication, Conrad Kerr is my favorite philosophist. So my Class of '09 video is popping the fuck off. And I was talking about how something was missing from the... damn it.
Switching magazine.
How something was missing from the third game that the first two... Did I win this? Just barely not. Like some sense of cleverness and understanding of the like jokes being told was missing, and it turns out I was right. The first two games had a ghostwriter. I'm vindicated. To all those fuckers in the comments who were like, actually, you just don't get it. It's like, I do get it. It's the writer who, it's the guy who made the games that doesn't.
Blind them.
I am not wrong. I have been vindicated. And it is so, so sweet. Grenade!
Visual deception engaged.
Am I still scanned? No, no.
Fallen behind. Such more blood.
Okay, I got one.
Ammunition in.
You know, sometimes people just don't pay attention.
Ready to disappear.
And that's okay.
Shock grenades. Terrorize our foes.
Ouch. Okay, we just need 4 kills. Or no,
I was never
6 kills. They
slain.
need 4 kills. Right? Yeah.
All alliances must end.
Unlucky. Alright, but that is going to be it for the stream. That is going to be our last round. Bit of a shorter one, but I digress. I still had fun. I have to prepare for D&D now. I love D&D. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Oh, pardon me. I just burped. I don't know if you picked that up. I had an RC Cola earlier today. RC Cola is superior to both Coke and Pepsi. I don't know why Reddit is sending me the Twitch Reddit. I don't go there. Like, I must have went there once to check something out or something. I don't know. But now I'm getting like a bunch of like weird. I don't want to see Reddit notifications on my phone. I don't like Redditors. Oh, my game crashed for me. Well, saves me the time of closing it. Anyway, that is going to be it for the stream. If you made it fun of the stream, thank you for watching. If you chatted, thank you for chatting. If you lurked, thank you for lurking. If you enjoyed, thank you for enjoying. I'll see you all tomorrow, probably. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be here. We'll probably play something.